Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I welcome you here into the space, into the place of creation, into the place of hope, into the place of wonder. And I want to thank you for being here with me. I want to thank you for showing up and praying, for being a part of this sacred corner, wherever you are in the world. We are sitting together, and as we sit together, we sit at the foot of God, and we ask, and we listen, and we receive. And so today we're going to start by simply receiving. Get your hands together, rub them back and forth, making some heat within the palms of your hands. Then you're going to place them right on your heart, and you're going to breathe in. And you're going to breathe out. And as you breathe, I want you to feel this heat moving into your heart, opening up the receptors of receiving. We're going to begin today with a blessing that I received, and I think you'll like this blessing. May the words of heaven swirl around you today. May the delight of sitting with God heal you today. May you unite flesh and spirit so you may be one with me. Let's breathe that in. May we delight in sitting with God today. May we wonder at the words that God gives us. May they swirl around us and within us. And may we unite flesh and spirit together. I think that's what holy texts always share about. Putting off the natural man. It's like the natural man wants to fight. We want to fight for our rights. We want to fight for bitterness. We want to fight for our anger. It's like we have reasons for it. We believe that we're right. And we want to have proof of that righteousness. But it's all so much havoc in the body. So much havoc. And the peace comes when we release it. And we choose to let go of our bitterness. We choose to release our resentment. We choose to place our rage on the altar with God. And we ask, that God will alchemize these into light. Turn them from straw into gold. So today, as we go into prayer, I want you to pick up whatever has been hard for you. Maybe it's been resentment, bitterness, rage, fear, doubt. Whatever has been the crux, whatever has been your Achilles heel, I want you to pick it up. And I want you to put it into God. We're going to allow God to release it from you, to take it from you. Then we're going to ask that God will alchemize it and turn it into the thing that right now it's the farthest from. If you place fear into God, we ask that God will alchemize it into faith. If you place resentment into God, we ask that God will alchemize it into compassion. If you're putting bitterness into God, we ask that God will alchemize it into love. And I see it in our cells. Our cells become spiky and not round and not whole, but they become spiky and irregular because the bitterness and the resentment causes them to be so. They become radical and not whole. And so we're going to ask that God may touch our cells right now. And any of the cells that are misshaped, any of the cells that have began to become a follower of the pattern of, and fill in the blank, fear, doubt, resentment, bitterness, rage, that they then be seen, held, and loved. And in that love, they have a choice. They have a choice to follow the pattern of love or to slough off and be gone. For your cells cannot follow they cannot follow two paths at once. Your cells follow one path, and they either follow the path of fear or the path of love. Like they only follow one. And so we must go in and see them and hold them and let them know that they get to choose. But the pattern that you are placing within the very pituitary gland of your body is the pattern of love. And in that pattern of love, they can choose to slough off and release in gratitude, or they can reshape and reform and begin to follow the blueprint of love. So we're going to take a nice breath in and out, taking your eyes into your cells and having this beautiful conversation with them. Then you're going to pick up whatever it is that you want to release. And I know we've already given it to God, but whatever's left over, we're going to put it into God. We're going to ask that God will place his hands on our head to give us a blessing, that we may receive the words that we've been called to receive. We will open up and listen, and I'll be quiet while you pray. We're going to breathe in, and we're going to breathe out. We're going to open our palms and ask God, what is the number one action we need to take today? We're going to listen and receive and take action. And I want to remind you that you are the guidepost for all of your insides, and your outside will match whatever is going on inside of you. And so if you consistently place love throughout your body, your outside world will match it. So as within is without. I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me, my dear. And I will see you tomorrow morning. in our prayer corner. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Keira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.